Raging Reality team, are you ready for your fight against Razer?
Yes, definitely.
Obviously Razer has the one weapon. What if it gets in there?
It's already been here. It can come in again.
Yeah?
We don't mind.
Okay, alright.
It's a privilege to fight it.
Have you got a hope in hell?
Yes.
You have? Okay, well done. Norman is a lucky mascot after all, and Norman's worked well so far. Oh, the Razer. It's upended.
I was asleep at the minute.
Are you worried about old Raging Reality over there?
No.
Well, we had a good go at them in LA earlier on anyway, and caused a bit of damage, so I think they've got the fear factor in them now, so we'll see.
Well, ahead of this heat final, I've been joined in the crow's nest by Professor Noel Sharkey, one of our judges. You have to be impartial, but I'll tell you, you've got to admire Razer, haven't you, on the pass record?
Oh, it's been a wonderful machine. It's a world record holder twice, and it's a British champion. But we can't discount Raging Reality. I mean, it's quite a nice little machine, and we saw it throwing, in this heat, it throwing tetanus out of the arena.
But looking at the stats, I think it's lightweight in terms of armament against Razer, going in against Razer, and the beak.
Yes, it is. I mean, as I say, it would have to be a very fast manoeuvre to get out of the arena before Razer got through its armour and took out its speed controllers. And with Razer's speed and manoeuvrability, that seems unlikely. But Razer has got caught in the ring before, and it's had a few failures of its power before, so it is Robot Wars and anything can happen in there. So you never know.
Noel's got to get back down to the judges' table. For me, I'm going for Razer and the CCC factor. Crushability creates carnage. Razer for me.
So, 2 robots survived, but one is about to reach a very bitter, very twisted end. This is the heat final!
The Bournemouth from Dorset, the #1 seed, Razer.
The crowd favourite, the almost invincible-looking Razer. Can anyone blunt the edge of Ian Lewis, Simon Scott and Vinnie
From
Black?
Huddersfield in Leicester, Raging Reality.
They've been here before with Nightmare and Spirit of Nightmare. Is it the stuff of dreams for Nigel Paget, Lee Summers and Malcolm Summers?
Roboteers, stand by.
Matilda, for the heat final, enters the arena for the House Robots and shunt with the bulldozer blade.
3, 2, 1.
Razer starts as red-hot favourite, but with the flipper, Raging Reality could get lucky. If Razer is overconfident, but it's got a grip already. Inside Raging Reality as the flipper came up, Razer took advantage, got the beak into the very innards of Raging Reality. That was what the Reality team feared. They're brilliant drivers, the Razer boys. They may sound confident, they've got every reason to be so. It is a hugely powerful, destructive machine, and they know what they're doing. Straight there, look, onto the tyres of Raging Reality. Up to 12 miles an hour, the Raging boys can generate fairly neat speeds. 16-year-old Lee Summers, Malcolm Summers and Nigel Paget, the weapons operator, the captain of the team. Razer, a little nudge. You can see there on the right, Ian Lewis with the beard. Again coming onto the attack. Don't forget, the winner of this heat final goes into the series semi-final. Just trying to prise open a gap there. They're trying to get that beak in, and they're succeeding. Slowly, inexorably. Just weary. Raging Reality to defeat. Can Raging Reality come back? Remember, we'd almost counted them out against Tetanus 2 in round 2 of this first year, and they came back. But there's Matilda's flywheel, and look at the grate! Oh! Split in the side of Raging Reality. Matilda's flywheel wreaking havoc. Razer pushing them to the flywheel. That was crucial, and look at that! Metal shards ripped off, tossed out of the arena. Raging Reality's wheels now left exposed to Razer's crushing beak. The CCC factor we talked about. Crushability creates chaos. And Razer moves away as Raging Reality is left on the pitch, and Razer depresses the pit button. There is no motor left in Raging Reality, and they slip slowly out of the picture. Razer unbelievable. And the run continues. The first heat victors are the reigning UK champions, Razer.
Raging Reality gets a reality check. Razer go through to the series semi-finals. When you're in the pits and you were dreaming of how that fight would go, that's not how it was it?
No, it didn't go to plan,
What were you trying to do?
Just initially get underneath him and give him one good flip,
Yeah.
and then just push, and hopefully out, like the previous two.
Yeah.
But skill of the driving and all the rest of it, we couldn't beat the #1 seed.
Their actual driving skill was, and their tactics, I thought were amazing. The way they drove you into the tail of Matilda, which I think sort of ended it all, didn't it really?
It did, yeah. As soon as that disc hit us, that was it. The side was off and everything was on show.
Okay, it was a good showing. There's no disrespect in losing to the #1 seed. Please, let's hear it for Raging Reality! They're gutted. They thought they could have you.
That's right, I thought they could as well, because that's little, so we call it like a whirler or something, a little nargily thing that can get in, hook up and flip you out. And they're quite tricky to take on, because they had a couple of chances actually. We just managed to get off real quick. These two are shouting at me, get off! It's like, you know.
The tactics were excellent. The way you drove them into Matilda's tail to start. Then you take Raging Reality, this is so cheeky, and you put it on top of the pit, and then you go off and release it, and it just went down, sort of like a sinking ship.
We thought it would be a new idea, but we haven't done that one before. Trying to think of something different.
You know, everyone's out to get you, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. It just gets tougher and tougher from here on in, so...
Well, you're in the series semi-finals. The only way is up. Let's see if you go all the way again. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. The world champion, the UK champion, Razer! Well, it's still the most fun you can have indoors. It's back, and it's bad. It's Robot Wars. Bye-bye.